We saw a few snow squalls across Kentucky on this Thursday, and a few more may hit overnight. Will it be enough for a snow day? Find out in this edition of the Bluegrass Weather Report. I'm meteorologist Shane Smith. Thank you for joining us. And this is the Bluegrass Weather Report for January 27th, 2023 for Friday. We're recording this Thursday early evening, getting this one out a little bit early because we want to take a look at the potential of some snow overnight. Not a great chance, but a slight chance. Let's check out the radar and see what's going on out there right now. We've got a little light rain snow mix across portions of eastern Kentucky right now, especially down along the Virginia border and a few spots up in northeastern Kentucky around Ashland. Olive Hill, Moorhead area, seeing a few flakes out there. But there is a chance overnight that we see those flakes pick up. We've got the high-resolution rapid refresh model loaded on loop here, and this is going to look between 6 o'clock Thursday evening through 10 o'clock Friday morning. And lo and behold, there's a chance, at least, of some more of those snow squalls firing up. Now, if you got caught in one of those snow squalls earlier, it put down a lot of snow in a little bit of time. We had near whiteout conditions here in Laurel County while I was working today. But once the snow stopped, it melted because the ground is still warm, and we had just a little bit of sunshine start to peek through between the clouds. Now, with the snow hitting overnight, there is at least a chance some of this will stick, especially on some of those back roads, and could cause at least a small chance of delays tomorrow morning. So let's look and see how much snow we can see. If you are in the light white there, and I will go ahead and switch my radar over to that and bring up the inspection tool, you can see it's showing anywhere from a tenth to about a half inch. In some of those spots, not looking very good. And if you're in the black, well, unfortunately, that means next to nothing according to the HRRR model. But London here showing about a quarter to half an inch. Same story around Harlan, over into Wise, Virginia. Pikeville maybe a quarter of an inch. So that could be enough, at least in a spot or two, especially in eastern Kentucky, that one or two of us may get a delay or a snow day. I'm not going to rule the chances out. If you are in the light white on this map, and I've got as many cities on there as I can, you've got at least a 10% chance of a snow day for tomorrow for those more rural counties. Now, your counties that are a little bit more urban, probably not. They keep the roads pretty clean in most of our bigger towns and cities here in Kentucky. But the overall forecast is getting ready to feature a pattern that's going to reload and stay very active. We've got a little bit of a break heading our way, and then things turn active again. And I mean really active. But the temperatures, they're going to be kind of normal tomorrow. Let's check out those low temperatures for Friday. We're going to wake up central Kentucky, mid to lower 20s, especially up towards Covington. Far southwestern Kentucky, Paducah, Maysville, low 30s, we'll call it upper 20s along the Tennessee and Virginia borders. A very typical January, late January morning across the Commonwealth. And highs should be a little closer to average in southern Kentucky. We're calling mid to low 40s, Bowling Green over to Somerset, low 40s eastern Kentucky, upper 30s north of the Mountain Parkway and Interstate 64, Louisville, low to mid 40s tomorrow. Same story over towards Owensboro. But out in western Kentucky, you're going to make a run at 50 tomorrow. So a pretty nice Friday once we get those snow showers out of there in the morning. Although I think western Kentucky, you're not going to see any snow in the morning. That's mainly going to be an eastern Kentucky thing. We go into Saturday morning, a little bit warmer, mid to upper 30s statewide, maybe a few spots in the mountains close to 40 on some of those higher peaks, valleys into the upper 20s. And then as we go into Saturday afternoon, hello 50s statewide. That's not bad for late January standards, friends, and especially with that sunshine out there, it could be pretty nice. Now, let's map out how the next couple of days look as far as the precipitation goes. You're going to see, as we go into tomorrow night, there's a little bit of a system that passes by to our north. I think that may kick a flake up central or eastern Kentucky Friday night, Saturday morning, but for most of us, not a big deal. We're dry on Saturday as we warm up just a bit. And then Sunday, rain showers come back into the picture as a little area of low pressure and cold front roll in. That low is going to be stubborn to develop and eject off to the northeast. And man, if that thing was just stronger and we had a little bit more cold air to work with, that could be a snowmaker for us. But instead, we're looking at rain as it heads off the east coast. Tuesday, we start off dry, but then here comes another system early in the day on Wednesday. This one may start off as a little snow, and if it stays far enough south, we're going to be right on the dividing line. That's going to be a close one. We're going to have to watch it. We're dry as we go back into Wednesday night and Thursday morning, but then as we go into Friday, another system develops, and that one may have a little bit of a wintry component to it before we see the temperatures really start to tank heading towards next weekend. It looks like a big trough coming in for that first weekend in February. And you can see that here as we pull the jet stream up. We're in a zonal flow for the next couple of days. And as long as that jet stream keeps sitting off to the south, that allows little areas of low pressure to spin up at the base of that trough. You see how there's that dip there? Well, with that dip at the bottom of it, you get energy coming out of the northwest. It spins up and then follows along the jet stream. This is the river of air that guides our weather pattern. And notice that it's staying pretty much on top of us for about the next week or so. So that's going to continue to keep the storm track right in our vicinity. And notice as we get towards the end of next week and we see that big dip coming, that could be a big shot of cool air and could be a big storm possibly for the northeast and maybe parts of the bluegrass. That's something we're just going to have to wait and see how it plays out. But overall, not too bad tonight. A few snow showers develop. One or two of those may cause delays or some cancellations in the morning. But for the most part, I think if you're west of I-75, that's not going to be a big deal. We go into Saturday. Saturday's looking fantastic. And then the pattern reloads and looks active. So that is your forecast. Thank you for stopping by the Bluegrass Weather Report. If you have liked the content we've provided for you, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We try to do 2 to 3 forecast discussions during the week. And we're going to start adding some shorts, some quick little weather casts to kind of give you a little extra information as we grow here at the Bluegrass Weather Report. So thank you guys so much, and until next time, take care and stay weather aware.